plan to prohibit transgender people from serving in the military can move forward as court challenges continue. Good evening, everyone. I'm Samantha York.
And I'm Lee Goldberg. This today as the Supreme Court in a 5-4 split reversed a lower court ruling which tabled President Trump's policy as cases moved through the court system. President Trump wants to ban transgender people from the military unless they serve, quote, in their biological sex, end quote. Gender transition while serving in the military would also be prohibited.
And House Speaker Nancy Pelosi called President Trump's offer to end the partial government shutdown a, quote, non-starter. Pelosi told reporters that Mr. Trump must agree to reopen the government first before any discussions on his border barrier demands can proceed. We'll have much more about the partial government shutdown coming up later in the show.
Van Buren Police Chief Mike Brissett is in surgery after being hit by a car during whiteout conditions today. Van Buren police say Brissett was outside of his car on Van Buren Road when he was hit. He suffered multiple broken bones, and after being struck, he dragged himself out of the road to avoid being struck by a second oncoming truck. Route 1 in northern Aroostook County was closed for several hours this morning due to whiteout conditions that were caused by the blowing snow. Not a lot of blowing snow in other parts of our state today, so hopefully no more blowing snow on the way.
Fingers crossed.
What do you say, JC?
I don't know. I don't know if you're going to love it. Temperatures, though, are much warmer today, at least, although it's still not warm by any means, but 15 to 20 degrees warmer in most spots. With the wind, it felt even colder today. These are the actual air temperatures right now: 20 in Portland, 16 in Augusta, 17 in Lewiston, Bangor right now at 18 degrees. Northern Maine cooler in the lower teens, 10 in Frenchville, and 15 right now in Presque Isle. With the wind, though, of course, it feels even colder. Feels like it's in the single digits for most of the state. Look at Greenville, though. Feels like 15 below right now, but we do have the chance for some rain and some snow as we go throughout the next couple of days. Clouds just off to our west. They'll be moving in as we go into tomorrow. And then some snow showers are pretty possible for tomorrow night into Thursday. Could even see some accumulation. I'll have another snowfall map for you guys coming up in just a bit.
It's not what we talked about.
All right, great.
No.
Thanks, Jess. My bad. Love it. All right. In the wake of the partial government shutdown, there are 20 senators and 82 representatives who have agreed to turn down their paychecks until all federal workers start getting paid again. None of those 102 members of Congress, though, are from Maine.
Deirdre Catlett lives in Portland. Her husband is a federal drug prosecutor for the Department of Justice, which means he's working but not getting paid. What she wants from Senators King and Collins, as well as Congressman Golden and Congresswoman Pingree, is a little solidarity.
They can donate their paychecks to the food bank. They can donate to services that would help us pay for oil, or, or anything that could just lessen the burden for us right now. And it's hard when you see other elected officials do this for their own constituents as a right of principle or purpose. And I mean, these are government servants. Like, my husband could work for a law firm and make a lot of money. Like, he does what he does because he cares about people. He cares about getting drugs off the street, and like, it would be great if someone would return that and say, hey, we care about you too.
Now, we did reach out to all 4 of Maine's members of Congress about this issue. We have not received an official response back yet from any of them.
And TSA says unscheduled absences increased 10% over the weekend as the shutdown enters its 5th week. That's more than 3 times the normal absence rate from last year. However, the agency reports that wait times for passengers were still 30 minutes or less. The TSA says many employees who are not getting paid to work during the shutdown are not showing up due to financial hardships.
Well, one furloughed National Park ranger taking it upon himself to educate people for free during the partial government shutdown.
Yeah, and he's making videos on YouTube about the history of national parks across the country, even highlighting our own Acadia National Park. Our Cam O'Brien is here with more.
Yeah, Zach Frank works at the Women's Rights National Historical Park in Seneca Falls, New York. He says the parks are one of the gems of this country, and thanks to the government shutdown, are being forgotten and, in some cases, destroyed.
It's kind of ridiculous that My job is to educate people about the parks, and I'm not allowed to do it.
Zach Frank is a visual information specialist for the National Park Service. His passion is protecting the parks and their history. And after being furloughed for nearly a month, Zach says he was eager to get back to work.
So I took it upon myself to take all of these things that I've researched over the years, visited over the years, photographed, and combine them into a series on YouTube.
So now he's making a video on a national park for every day of the shutdown. That includes one on Acadia National Park. He visited Acadia for the first time in 2007, and he says it quickly became one of his favorite places.
When I got to go there, it was, like a transcendent experience, and I've since been back a number of times, and I keep taking people there because there's really nowhere else like it. It's the only place on the east coast of the United States where you can, stand 1,500 feet above the ocean and look out at sunrise.
Right now, many parks are open but are regulated by very few staff. Zach says while many people are respecting the parks, some are not, and now they're in dire need of care.
Human waste is piling up. People are breaking things. People are sawing down Joshua trees in California to make room for ATV routes. They're these things that we've been slated to protect as a society and as a job personally. They're being destroyed.
If the government doesn't reopen soon, Zach says it's bad for the parks and the personnel.
Visitation spikes in spring and summer. If this continues for months, it's going to be pure devastation.
So right now, Zach says he's at risk of losing his apartment, and he'll have to quit his beloved park job and find a new one if the shutdown continues. So if you'd like to help Zach out financially, you can subscribe to his Patreon account and support him as he continues to make the videos. But the biggest thing that he wants people to do, he doesn't want them to donate. He wants them to share his videos so that more people understand the beauty, the allure of these parks and how they need to be preserved and how that's not happening right now.
Well, cool. We certainly feel pretty strongly about our parks in our state. So, all right, Kim, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Kentucky's Covington Catholic High School closed today. This morning, administrators at the Park Hill School had to cancel class and activities, citing safety concerns. Covington Catholic is at the center of a viral video which showed students in an encounter with Native Americans at a rally near the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. over the weekend. Both school and some students have been threatened as a result of the video. Law enforcement and school officials say they do have a plan in place to keep those students safe when they return to school.
All right, not sure if you heard about this, but the Patriots were dealing with more than just the noise of the Chiefs crowd on Sunday. NBC affiliate KSHB captured this video showing a green dot targeting Brady's face on several plays. You can see the light flash across his jersey and face mask in an apparent attempt to distract the quarterback. Laser pointers are banned at NFL stadiums. Neither the Chiefs nor the Patriots have commented on the incident. Meanwhile, the Boston Herald has confirmed that the league is looking into the report. Man.
Didn't make a difference, did it?
Nope, sorry.
They can laser point your way to Atlanta for the Super Bowl. Just saying. All right, coming up, we meet a 5-year-old who used dancing to get through a very hard time.
And a contest that teaches connections between what kids learn in school and work that people do. We'll find that out after the break. What kids learn in school and work that people do.
What's up, Rachel? Fred? Tanya or Tanya? Deborah? Paul? Marcus in Brazil, still in Brazil. Marcus, you've been in Brazil for a long time. And Deborah hanging out.
I'm trying to get there, but it's not working here.
No,
it's not up here.
Have the face of the book there?
No.
I don't feel like it.
Jeannie just texted me and said it sounded like I said Tina Fey and not TSA.
Whoa. Whoa.
All right, he said we're going to the Peacock.
What's up, Haley in the house? I know, right, Rachel? Why they even try with the little laser pointer? That's not going to throw off the greatest of all time. Can't possibly be stopped.
Oh, you have this intro. Do I go with you?
Yeah. Let's share it, though.
It's like when you first cut to the series.
Let's share.
You can read the first. Because I can't say.
I had a feeling that was.
I can't pronounce the name. 5-year-old Solomon Halfano.
I'll go through treatment, and then you pick it up after treatment.
I'll say check out the story from our sister station in Seattle.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Come on over.
Hi, Coco.
Jeez.
How much time we got?
How much time we got?
Not enough.
Not enough.
I'll join you when you go back to the
All right. All right. Uh-oh.
30 seconds.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. You broke it. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get that.
What is going on over here? What's going on?
Can I cross my legs? No.
Oh, can I?
Stand by. 3, 2, 1.
5-year-old Solomon Halfano was diagnosed with cancer back in May. Michael Jackson's songs and some of his favorite dance moves helped actually get him through his treatment.
Fantastic.
Right?
Love it. Check out the story from our sister station in Seattle.
Ready for it?
In this home,
You got this?
music is the best medicine.
Right.
And for this 5-year-old, the right prescription is Michael Jackson.
Rock with you all night.
From Rock With You to Bad.
Reach you out to me to cut I'm bad, some more. No, I'm bad, you know it.
He moonwalks, moves fast, and has memorized every word. His mom, Lenny Latouille, is always watching.
It was like entertainment in the hospital.
Hospitals and some hard times have become too familiar for this family. It started after Lenny met Solomon Halfano.
We got married 2010, had my daughter. That's when he got diagnosed.
Doctors said Solomon had brain cancer. Before he started treatment, the couple became pregnant with Solomon Jr.
And then Dad went on chemotherapy. And then, like the following year, he passed away. Yeah, I was numb. I was just numb to the pain. And then it started to sink in after.
Then, 4 years later, doctors delivered another diagnosis.
Denial.
A devastating one.
Yeah, total denial.
A second case of cancer. This time, it was Solomon Jr.
He has dermoplastic small round cell tumor. It's like a rare form of cancer in your stomach.
They found it in May. He had to trade home for a hospital bed.
He didn't understand what cancer was. He didn't understand why we were there so long.
Then one day, a discovery.
My sister showed him the Michael Jackson videos, and then he was just in love.
If he was having a hard time, he would turn on the music and dance. He did it again.
That was after another chemo session.
And again.
Oh, man. He'll just like turn into like Michael.
After 8 long months, they reached a special moment.
Because we told him, we were like, hey, this is your last chemotherapy, and we're gonna get to go home forever, you know? So I was like, hey, you should start dancing, right?
That's when Solomon put on this performance, caught on camera and shared on social media, where it's been viewed 5 million times.
We went through probably like the biggest storm ever. So it wasn't towards the end that everyone got to see the light from Solomon, but it's good.
Now he's back at home where they celebrate his success. Solomon still has to take some medicine, but always close by is the music.
Dancing night away.
The Michael Jackson songs that help pull a family through so much pain.
Keep back and groove with my...
And this 5-year-old plans to keep on dancing.
Don't know what to say.
In Kent, Natalie Swaby, King 5 News.
I just want to hug Solomon.
My heart is so full right now.
That was so good.
I don't even have words.
I know.
How
That
sweet is that?
Is rare.
I love it. I love it. All right. Coming up, a woman and her 72 years of sewing experience are helping people in need.
And Jess got a lot of experience forecasting, even if it is not something we want to hear. Her latest one is coming up.
Oh, boy. Cute. Oh, he was so happy.
Oh, we got to get him on AGT. You're right. Solomon for America's Got Talent.
Yep.
Yeah, Deb, I hope he does as well. Cute, cute, cute. Certainly trying to make the best of an awful situation. So.
Are we moving again?
Not you, just me. Talk to Samantha.
What? Where are you going?
Over to my desk.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, I'm trying to get the comments up.
Talk to everybody.
Hi, everybody. I'm just trying to go through the comments here. Yeah, Deborah, I hope that he remains cancer-free too. How sweet is that, though? I feel like we have to remember that stuff when we're feeling down. Got to find the little things, pick us back up. Oh, Lee, Joe wished us a happy Taco Tuesday. I am always down for tacos. Oh gosh, David said that it's snowing and it's heading our way. I don't want to hear that. Hey Leo, hey Joe. Yeah, Fred, burritos and enchiladas. I agree, I agree. My dad makes a mean burrito. I don't think I'm ready for any more snow, though. I think I'm good. Really, Jess, I think I'm good.
Sorry about it.
I know. Hey, Eric. All right. Are you coming back? Oh, nope, I guess not.
Ways to come up with some things that they need. Well, there's one elementary school in South Portland that's hoping its creative curriculum will create some cash.
So these black lines right here.
Devin McNeil, the founder of Furloughed, spent part of his morning chatting with kids from Dyer Elementary School about his company and some of the products it creates, like wallets, which is ironic since Dyer is in a contest to try to put some money into its wallet. The school has entered the Follett Challenge, which is open to all educators in K-12 schools in the U.S., Canada, and Australia. A share of $200,000 is at stake for the schools that offer programs that change the way they teach and the way students learn. Dyer has entered its Visiting Maker program, where community members come in and share what they do for a living and educate the kids on how their things are made.
Kids get really enthusiastic, and it's neat to see them making connections between learning that they do at school and the work that people are doing outside of the school building.
The program has been offered at Dyer for almost 5 years, which makes the kids the real winners, contest or not.
Our kids are great, and they understand that you don't win everything, but when they go for something, they're all in, which is exciting.
First place is $60,000, and there are 10 People's Choice Prizes worth $8,000 each. Community support is a key element needed to win.
What I'm most excited about is win or lose. We're talking about what we're doing in our libraries. And South Portland has a great Department of Libraries district-wide, and just getting that word out is exciting for me.
Now, voting for the contest ends on Friday. Dyer is the only school in Maine to have entered, so anybody and everybody is encouraged to log on and vote. You can find the link on how to do so by going to the Now section of our website. The winners will be announced in April. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, right?
Yeah, pretty
All right.
neat.
No, it's not
Good luck
me.
to them. What?
Your forecast.
Yeah, sorry.
What happened to like getting warmer, gonna rain, gonna melt my snow?
It is going to get warmer, and it
Okay.
is going to rain for some of us,
Okay.
but there is another snowfall map in the forecast too. I know, the suspense.
Gosh, don't make me miss Keith.
Oh, fighting words.
It's very rude. Current wind chills right now are still pretty low in the single digits and in the teens for most of us. So, you know, it's still fairly chilly out there. Nothing like what we had yesterday, and it is going to warm up some. So I do have some good news for you. If you want some snow, I have some good news for you too. Right now, not a lot going on. You can see the clouds just off to our west. They're moving closer to our area. This system headed to us for tomorrow. So some of us will see rain, some of us will see snow, and some of us may get a little bit of both somewhere in the middle. So let's go through the hour by hour forecast. 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, temperatures actually warming up a little bit in some spots. Will start in the upper teens and lower 20s. You can see a few snow flurries moving into some of the mountains and into northern Maine. Then going throughout the day tomorrow, it stays mostly cloudy with a few snow flurries and showers around. By tomorrow night, you can see it's snowing for about the northern half of the state or so. Bangor seeing a little bit of snow, Waterville too. Southern Maine seeing nothing quite yet. We do have to be careful because some freezing rain may mix in, especially if you're kind of right on the line between the rain and the snow. Temperatures warm up overnight into early Thursday, and you can see by Thursday morning, most of us are seeing rain because the temperatures will get so warm. Look at some of these temps on Thursday morning at 7 a.m. Upper 40s, lower 50s. I don't know if we're going to get quite to 50 in Bar Harbor, but it is going to be mild. Many of us will see temperatures at least in the low to mid 40s. As we go throughout the day on Thursday, it rains for most of us. Then kind of on the backside of this snowstorm, colder air gets pulled in. I think we will see some of these areas here changing over to snow as we go into Thursday evening. Not modeled particularly well here, but you get the idea. There will be some snow again by Thursday night. Because of the storm, we have winter weather advisories in place for pretty much the entire state, excluding the coastline and parts of central Maine too. But there is a little accumulation map. Again, some ice may mix in. That's some sleet and freezing rain again. Keep having systems like this. It's no fun. Northern Maine and into the mountains, 3 to 6 looks likely for you. Good for the ski resorts, and in between around 1 to 3. But I think there'll be a pretty sharp cutoff with this storm. Marine forecast for tomorrow has seas at 4 to 6 feet, winds from the southwest at 15 to 25 knots. So again, for the day tomorrow, some light snow changing over to rain as we go into early Thursday. Rain for most of us for the day on Thursday too, as those temperatures get pretty toasty. 50 would feel amazing. Again, northern Maine will stay mostly snow. That's where we'll see the highest accumulation. The mountains too, around 3 to 6. Partly sunny on Friday, not bad, but make sure you clean up anything that falls, because on Saturday we are back into the freezer, back into the
28
20s.
degree difference from Thursday to Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
Maine, hashtag Maine. Yep. All right, thank you.
Yes. All right, Jody Grage made her first dress when she was 10 years old. 72 years later, she's using her decades of sewing experience to help stitch clothes for the homeless. Take a look.
People are serving homeless people, they should probably be there.
Our culture tends to reward rugged individualism, and you're not supposed to need other people, which is a lot of nonsense. We all need other people.
I love that.
That's so cute.
I do like the last part there. We do all need other people. Even if you don't want to or admit it, we all need. Sam, I need you.
Wait, I need you. That's so great. I'm glad we got to that.
Much better.
All right, something else we need to get to. Stories that are coming up at 5:30. Here's the one and only Cindy Williams with the preview.
Hello, dear.
Nearly a year after Governor LePage suddenly shut down the Down East Correctional Facility in Washington County, the Mills administration and a state legislator are moving to reopen some kind of prison in Washington County. We've got details about that coming up. Also, a big career change for a woman in law enforcement. We're going to find out why she traded in her boxing gloves for a badge. Back to you.
All right. Thanks, Cindy.
Well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll find out what's snapping.
Love it.
Oh.
Wait a second. I deleted that. Why is it saying it? Somebody retweeted it.
I'm going to swap Cindy's IFB when I get downstairs. She has issues with it, she says.
Hey, everybody, say hi to Chris Costa.
Hi, Coco.
There he
Chris
is.
Costa.
New center main's Chris Costa.
What up? How you doing? How are you?
Chatting about the weather.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yuck. Jess. Not a lot of people happy. My mic doesn't work. You have to talk through Sam. Go on the other side of Sam.
Okay.
She's wearing her Kansas City Chief red
Oh,
jacket. So can you, now
listen,
that you're
he's
back,
wearing pink.
Talk about your trip.
Yeah, how was it?
It was awesome. Really, really, really cool. It was cold. It's a different kind of cold than it is up here. Everybody was asking us about that, about how cold it was. But no, what was really cool, and so I don't think anybody got to see this because all they get to see is the final product. Game ends, and we don't get to be on the field as soon as the clock hits zero. They score the touchdown and win it. We're underneath the stadium, waiting in the post-game interview room, waiting for the game to be over, watching it on a tiny TV screen, us and all the other news photographers, the sports photographers. And so then we all hustle over to the locker room, the visiting locker room. Like, they come up the tunnel, and we're in this hallway, and the locker room's here. And there's just everybody with cameras all smushed up against the wall. We're waiting for the shot of Brady, Belichick, Gronkowski, Edelman coming down the hallway into the locker room. And we're all getting squished up. They're bringing the Microsoft Surface trucks through and everything. And finally these guys come through, and we just see Brady with this big old smile on his face. And he doesn't even say anything. He's walking through, he's high-fiving people, and he gets to right in front of the locker room, and he goes, "Ow!" and walks in. It was awesome.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, great game.
Glad I looked over here. I wouldn't have known you left. It was so in.
Oh, and Liam doesn't want you guys to see us.
Turn to the monitor.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I see that. What is going on?
Oddly satisfying.
Goodbye.
Oh, I understand. I got it. There it is. Love it. Let's find out what's snapping today. Apparently, opposite day for those of you who are using Snap Maps, like stirring your coffee but with the other side of the spoon.
Why though?
I'm not really sure
Why?
what the point is on that one.
All right, it does bother me, Isaac. It does.
Yeah,
All right,
it bothers me.
what else we got? Okay, tickets going back.
No, nobody puts tickets back in.
Okay,
that's
cut it
like
out.
Chuck E. Cheese or something. This is where you spend $7 million to win the rubber paddle ball.
Right. Why would you give it back?
You can't give those tickets back. Do you know how much street value those have? A lot. Just saying.
All right.
All right, I think this is for you. Driving a 27-foot-long hot dog on wheels. It's always been a dream, right?
Obviously. Come
Well,
on.
now it's your chance, Samantha, to make that dream come true.
Wait, why is this? Oh.
Because look, Oscar Mayer is hiring Wienermobile drivers, also known as hot doggers. Maybe that's why Keith's not here. Keith's on an interview. For a one-year position with the company, begins in June. The company is looking for individuals with a BA or BS, yes, in various communications, PR, and marketing degrees, but it's open to any applicant. Oscar Mayer is currently accepting resumes through January 31st. Opportunity of a lifetime.
I'm sorry, you need all those degrees, or maybe one of those degrees
the
to
only
drive
one
a
that mattered in
Wienermobile?
that one was BS.
Okay then. All right. Here's some more cuteness. A polar bear cub was seen taking its first steps inside an enclosure at the, what zoo are they at Berlin Zoo today, over 7 weeks after its birth. The cub was born to Mother Tanya on December 1st, but they won't leave their enclosure until spring. The birth is a happy occasion after its famous polar bear, Nut, died in 2011.
That's true. Look at how cute they are, though.
They're adorable.
I know you can't have, like, I get it, you can't have a polar bear as a pet, but I guess a cub, like, before they want to eat your face, like, isn't that like a cute little age you could have them? Before
they will. They'll
before
hunt
they
you.
want to grow up
They'll
and eat
hunt you
though?
down.
I know, but that'd be really cute.
It would be cute.
All right, see this little thing right here? Your center meeting at 5:30.
Starts right now. Bye.